My name is Tomas Anderson. I'm the Clinical Vice President for Cardiovascular and Chronic Kidney Disease at Astrazeneca. I work in late phase development. Health data, you could say, is the foundation of what we do in late phase clinical development. We need the health data to demonstrate the efficacy and safety of the new medicines that we bring to patients. Then another question is how health data is captured and collected. There's a lot of health data out there. In clinical trials, we collect it in quite a cumbersome way. We fill in, or investigators fill in, specific electronic case report forms, but it's basically the data that's out there already. I think the ambition of IHD to connect hospitals, academia, industry to make, to improve accessibility and to increase use of healthcare data is a very important one. AstraZeneca has been a sponsor already of the IMI initiative several years ago, looking at how you can consolidate electronic healthcare records. Creating networks across Europe and internationally of hospitals where the electronic healthcare records can speak to each other and to be able to tap into them to do important research, to me is a great idea. I think it's building the awareness of the fantastic potential that is in the health data that's captured out in routine healthcare. To use the multi-stakeholder network to what should I say, to bring the potential to life, to make it possible, and that I think could be developing methods together, doing research together, influencing society and governments and agencies on how this data can be used. So I think it's broad, it's on several different fronts. So what do I think about the importance of data quality? Well, it's always when you hear of big data and getting access to enormous amount of data, to me that recalls an old saying of the needle and the haystack. If you think of the information as the needle and the data as the haystack, I mean, if the data is of poor quality, it doesn't help just that the haystack gets very, very big. You don't find the needle easier. I think it can rather be the opposite. If there's poor quality data in large amounts, it could overshadow or conceal the information or knowledge that you want to get out of it. And I think it's a particular dilemma in, for example, electronic healthcare records, data that's not originally created for research purposes. It's created for clinical care, right? But even for evaluating the quality of clinical care, improving and standardizing the data quality should have big benefits. Also, I mean, not just for research, but also for being able to assess what you're doing in the clinical, in healthcare. I think the great benefit that IHD could contribute with is finding a way to scale up what's already been started in a very promising way. That, creating this network but making it bigger, both because it would cover more patients, more individuals, but also because that could facilitate and speed up this whole journey we're on, where we will use healthcare data in research and in quality follow-up in a much broader way than what we're doing now. You mentioned data quality and building on data quality. That's another really important piece. Finally, I think, and I don't know if it's the task of IHD, but being a key player could be to work on how to analyze and learn from the data that's out there. I mean, if we have a huge network of hospitals, universities connected, we have good quality data, but then it comes down to analyzing it in an effective way. So getting involved in data science.